Hello, welcome.
Hello.
So here we are, Miss Tuli and Susanna. And this is a really cool thing because Tuli is right now in Finland. I'm in Austria. And Tuli is having a bars exchange. Here we are, Miss Tuli.
No niin, tässä olen.
I'm hearing myself double. That's awesome. So
Recording in progress.
I'm hearing myself double. That's awesome. So
No niin, mahtavaa. Nyt ollaan livessä.
Okay, can we?
Näen itseni kahtena, se on mahtavaa.
I'm just going to mute Tuli for a moment and talk. So basically what's happening here is bring your crazy. That's the title of this. Please bring your crazy. And it's already starting crazily. So how does it get any better than this? So Tuli is right now in Finland. I'm in Austria. And Tuli is doing a bars exchange with a couple of awesome, amazing people in Finland. And she asked me to come and speak a little bit about, well, please bring your crazy. So, Tuli, you can wave at me if it works to talk, if it works for me to unmute you. No, not yet. But you want to show me the people, like, even like just so we see what's going on. Oh my God, they're getting their bars run. You have to face a little. Yes, now we see them. Hello. How yummy is this? So this is Finland Bar Swap. If you don't know what the bars are, please check them out. Just, Google bars, access consciousness bars. It's an awesome, amazing thing for your body, for your being, for your whole life to relax, to have more ease, to be more of you. And so especially in these crazy times, holy camoli, it's like, how much have you guys learned to avoid the crazy? It's like, so as long as we avoid crazy, we get more crazy. It's like basically everything you avoid, everything you resist persists. So how much are you resisting crazy? How much are you avoiding craziness? Craziness with your family, craziness with your work, craziness with money, craziness with everything. As long as you try to avoid craziness, you get more crazy. And it seems so like it's such a logical thing to do, to avoid, to resist. But has logic ever worked in your life? No. So if you wouldn't be logical, if you would do what works, if you would be pragmatic instead, what else could you choose instead of resisting all the craziness right now or fighting against it? Here's what you can do. It's relaxing into it. It's expanding your allowance for everything that's going on right now. Like basically just relaxing and oozing into everything that you want to avoid, and notice what you discover. Notice what strength you discover. Notice what ease you will discover when you no longer resist. So we can do this together now, okay? And Tuli, when you can talk, when it works, just wave, then I can unmute you and, okay? Cool. So let's do this together. Tuli has a little bit background noise, so we're looking at technical things so she can talk too, and we haven't figured them out, so that's why she's on mute. So let's do this together. So let's all take one thing that you so want to avoid, something that you go, okay, no, I can't deal with this. Maybe it's a family member, or it's a family situation, or a job situation, or money, or a relationship, anything you go, this is too crazy. I cannot deal with this. Anything you want to avoid, anything you want to resist. Okay, so bring this energy up. Get that, example in your world. Okay, so notice the energy you're using to fighting against it. Notice how much energy it takes for you in your body. Okay, so now get the energy of that thing you want to avoid and lower your walls and barriers, like everything you're using to separate yourself from it. Just lower your walls and barriers right now as good as you can. And now, like, let it come towards you and allow that thing, that energy to go through you. And while you do that, say to yourself out loud or in your head, interesting point of view, I have this point of view. Interesting point of view, I have this point of view. Interesting point of view, I have this point of view. And interesting point of view, I have this point of view. Now get the energy of that thing again. Is it still as big and as horrible, or has it become lighter and easier? Ha! So notice when you stop resisting and fighting against, how much of your potency and your power do you get to have access to? So everything doesn't allow more of that. Everywhere you've decided resisting and reacting and fighting is more important than relaxing and allowing. Will you please destroy and create a time to Godzillion? Right, wrong, good, bad, hot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. The thing is, like, as long as you react or resist, can you really see what else could be possible? What other choices you have to manage that situation in a totally different and easier way? No, you can't. So as soon as you relax into it, maybe you can start to see, oh, there's another way of dealing with this. Oh, there's another way of dealing with this. There's another way of dealing with this. Tuli, how's it going? Still no luck? Okay. Oh my God, I want to hear you. Is there another way we can have you? Can you write me a question and I read it? If you have something? Yeah? Okay, cool. Awesome. That is so funny. Now Tuli got to use the tool in action because she's like, oh my God, like we practiced this and then it didn't show up the way we had planned. So now she's relaxing. We just applied that little tool, now we're just like, okay, it is what it is. It didn't show up as we desired. It is what it is, and relaxing into it and like, okay, what else is possible? She's gonna write me the question. Cool. So is it on WhatsApp or is it on here? WhatsApp? No, here in the chat. In the chat? Okay, cool. In the chat, I don't see it. Oh, in a private chat. Oh my God, we have a private chat. I didn't know. Okay, so Tuli's secret question to me, her very private question to me. We're having way too much fun with this topic. Okay, so and I said, please bring your crazy. So how to fight the stress and depression as we have these dark times coming. Are you talking about Finland and it getting dark? Or are you talking about, oh, okay. That's funny because I used to live in Scandinavia for over 10 years. So I know this whole, it's like that part of the world is getting dark, but really, really dark. Like there's almost no sunlight. It's just like pitch dark for the most of the day. And it's like the more north you come, the more dark it is. So I'm going to address that question both about like light, the lack of sunlight that you guys have in Finland and other Scandinavian countries. But I'm also going to talk about like dark times in general, not only the lack of light, but, you know, like when people go, everything feels dark. I don't know what to do. So I'm gonna, you know, do this together. Okay, so the question is how to fight the stress and depression as we have dark times. Well, one thing that you want to change is going from fighting to out-creating. So as long as you have the point of view of, I have to fight stress, I have to fight depression, what are you going to get? You're going to get more fight, you're going to get more stress, you're going to get more depression. What you resist persists. So instead of trying to fight it, or even the thing that people usually do, like I have to get over my depression, I have to get over my stress, I have to get over my problem, whatever it is. Even the thing of getting over something is already fighting. And most people don't even realize that. Like anytime you try to solve a problem, something that is really normal in our world, people always say, I want to solve this problem, I want to fix this problem. Fixing and solving are in the category of fighting. Okay, so when you fix and when you solve, you're actually fighting against it. Now that sounds weird, huh? Because it seems like, but I want to fix it. How is this fighting? Well, anything you have decided you need to fix and handle and solve, what is the underlying point of view? What is the underlying point of view of fixing and handling and solving? Well, that there is a problem. That there. If you guys just came and you wonder why is Tuuli in Finland quiet? Because we have technical problems that we're not fighting. There you go. So we're having a little hand movement talk and private messages going on. You're welcome. So anything you try to fix and handle and solve, you already have the underlying point of view that there is something that is wrong about the situation and that you have to do something against it. That is fighting. How do you change this? By checking the situation and going, is there really a problem? Or is this thing I call a problem actually a possibility that I haven't acknowledged? Totally different paradigm. Very pragmatic, not so dramatic. So, how do we apply this to stress and depression and you know what you call dark times? Well, it's like the stress and the depression is oftentimes not a problem you have that you need to fix. It's oftentimes an awareness that you have. Like if you would take the stress, depression, and dark times, like all three is something that affects many people. You know, a lot of people have stress, a lot of people have depression, a lot of people have to deal with dark times, either in Finland, lack of light, or in general, dark times. Well, so what if you are highly, 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 highly aware of all these people who have the point of view, I am depressed, I am stressed, oh my God, my future is going to be dark. So how many people are you aware of that are thinking that? So you could use this wonderful tool from Access Consciousness called Who Does This Belong To? Where you just go, is this really mine? Is this stuff, this dark, crazy making stuff really coming from me? Is this really mine? Or am I aware of this going on in the world? Okay, aware, good. So how can you, we said, don't fight, out-create, okay? So how can you out-create stress, depression, and dark times? Well, number one, get clear how much of the stuff that I'm making myself crazy with is not mine. And you can hear this 1,000 times. It never gets boring. It's like I've been using this tool for many, many years. It's always important. And the more you do this kind of pragmatic consciousness and awareness stuff, the more you need it, the more your awareness will grow, the more you will need that reminder of the tool, who does this belong to. So it's not a baby, basic tool. It's a very advanced tool at the same time. It's everything. It's so much. It's so required. Cool. So once you have that more clarity of, okay, lots of that stuff isn't mine, you can go, with stress, depression, and dark times, what are people doing? Well, they're usually hiding. They're usually doing a hermit situation, like they're caving in somewhere. They're going, I'm going to pretend I'm dead until this whole thing is over. La, 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 la. Is the dark time over? No, it's the dark time over, So what could you do instead? You could outcreate. You could go, what else can I add to my life? What would I like to create? How would I like to use this time to create something, or to rest, or to, how could I use this time that's in a way that's nurturing to me in my body? Like, for example, if you have dark times coming up, and we're also talking about the lack of sunlight in Finland and Scandinavia, it's like the lockdown times. You go, okay, so how can I use this time to my advantage? Well, what did I always want to do that I didn't have time for in the other times, when it was not lockdown, or when it was light outside. Or if it's about, a dark time where other people worry, you could go, okay, so what can I bring to the world now? How can I, what is possible to create now, especially now, like never before? What ideas do I have? What would I like to get out there in the world? What creations are waiting for me are waiting for me to create them, to actualize them? Like, all of these questions outcreate any of this insanity. So Tuli's writing me another private message. So bringing light to dissolve the darkness. Yes, and the lightness, the ease, comes from your difference. It comes from your crazy. That's why we say, please bring your crazy, as the title of this thingy-lingy here, because it's normal to suffer. It's normal to have depression. It's normal to be stressed, but it's not normal. It is crazy to have ease. It is crazy to relax. So it's like, please bring your crazy to the planet. Please bring your difference. Please bring your knowing of all of life comes to you with ease and joy and glory. Please, 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 please turn it up and bring it to the planet. It's more required than ever. The space the space you bring to our planet is gold. It's diamonds. It's platinum. It's such a gift. So yes. Cool. Thank you. And I love that you guys are running bars in the background. It's so, so wonderful. So yummy. Yay. And like, all of us watching, we can go receive, because a big part of the bars is practicing to receive. And it's like, when you tap into someone like these guys who are running bars, you can ask your body to receive too. Even if you're not in the same room, you can go, oh, wow, there's a nice energy. I'll have that. It's like the movie Harry Met Sally, when she got an orgasm over the food in the restaurant, and she went, oh, and then all the other women went to the waiter, excuse me, sir, I'll have what she has, And you can do the same with the universe. You know, when you notice someone having a yummy energy or an ease or a difference that you would like to add to your life, just go, hey, universe, excuse me, I'll have what they have in a way that works for me. Thank you. And ask and you shall receive. There you go. Cool. Awesome. Is there any other question, Miss Thule? No? Okay. No more private messages. Oh my God. I'm going to be dramatic over this. Awesome. So if you guys want to know more about this, we actually have, there's a lot for pragmatic psychology. Please, there's so many tools out there. There's a podcast, a free podcast every second week, 20 minutes, where you can get a lot of different conversations about, stuff that is going on in your day-to-day life and how to outcreate it. And you can share it with your friends. It has so many different episodes with awesome guests also. There are a lot of videos. There are 4 books I wrote. So there's a lot of stuff out there. And if you want to know more about, things like depression, anxiety, ADHD, OCD, what it is and what's the resource behind it and how you can tickle it out, we have a 3-part telecall coming up in November about this in very many different languages. So if you want to check it out, we're going to put the link somewhere here and, share it if you know someone that is ready for a different perspective. And it's guys, it's such a party creation time right now. I know it doesn't look like that. I know it looks like hideous, dark, times, but everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. What do you know and how much do you perceive there's a whole new space emerging where we can use our crazy, tickle it out and go, hello world, and explode our craziness to those who are looking for it. And what gets created and what future we get to create when we tickle out our crazy, just get the energy of that, tap into that, So everything that doesn't allow you to have clarity and ease with that, will you please destroy and uncreate it and get a sense of that, or more than that, right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all online, shorts, boys, and yawns. I'm thrilled. That's for me, I know you can go into devastation, but there's always a crossroad where you go, okay, am I going to go into dark times, or am I actually going to go, thank you, I get the memo of this is what I should do. I'm actually going to go to ease, joy, and glory and creation. And if you have dark moments, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. This is not about being perfect and happy all the time. No. When you have dark times, go for dark times, just go, okay, I'm going to just be in bed for a couple of hours and binge watch something. Or is it binge watching in English? I think so. Okay, we're both not English speakers as a first language. So just, go for it. Eat ice cream, whatever you need to do. But don't judge yourself. Just give yourself space and notice how fast you'll be over those dark moments when you have allowance for you rather than fighting against it. Cool. So thank you for having me, Miss Thule. Thank you for doing this wonderful swap in Finland. And thank you for creating in Finland. It's so awesome. And all of you guys out there, wherever you are doing your work, thank you for you. Thank you for doing what you do, whatever it is. It's not little, it's not small. It's actually changing our world. And what if you acknowledge it? So biggest thank you, guys. What else is possible? And mwah! And thank you, everyone translating. You didn't see them, but they're out there. Bye.